difference in the second half tonight?
Got our offense going, got our transition going, which we're always at our best when we can run. But mostly made the extra pass, made the next action in our offense, and didn't get stuck trying to do things on that first side. We were a little hung up on that. Now, that being said, guys, we also missed probably 5 lay-ins in the first half that we haven't been missing all year, and a couple wide open threes. So, making shots always makes everything look a little bit better.
Well, the other thing, too, is you only gave up 38 points for a lot of the game, and I mean, the defensive end kept you in that game as well.
Oh, no question. The defense was phenomenal. I think, we do points per possession, and our DER was at like .50, which is off the charts in the second half till right at the end in the last minute or so when they shot a bunch of free throws. So, but it was good in the first half, too. It was right around .8, which is very good. So, luckily that kept us around and kept us in the game just in time for our offense to kind of kick in. And you got to be able to count on your D like that.
You've done this a lot. You know what the 48 hours, the day off between the semifinal and the championship. Is this more of a mental preparation the next 48 hours because you're playing a team for the third time no matter who you play? Is it more mental than physical?
No question. I mean, there'll be a couple little adjustments that you hope to make, but again, it's not anything that we're going to practice them too hard. And I like that we're doing that now in the league because it reflects how you do it in the NCAA tournament. So I think it's a better situation. It's better for guys from KXLY. They get an extra day of per diem, which is always nice, and especially in a town like Vegas. But
we appreciate you thinking of us.
Yeah, and I'd like to see you guys get more per diem. I mean, if it was really fair, let's get some LA-type media per diem around here. We're in Vegas.
Keith he already spent
$12 to get a bottle of water.
Keith already spent all of his, so and he didn't buy any food. So.
Yeah,
just 31
doesn't mean blackjack.
They forgot to explain.
30 wins.
Yeah.
Tell me what that means.
Big to me. That's really big. It's always been a goal for me for this program because we haven't done it. DP. There's some of these things we're hitting. It's never been done, and there's a lot. Most everything's been done. Over this run of 15 years. So to hit 30 is significant because a lot of our great teams, we got right to 29 and we just didn't get there. And like I said before, there's been years we could have scheduled ourselves into 30, but, we didn't. We played a really, really tough schedule. And to get 30 wins with playing that schedule we played with adding BYU to the league and things like that is really quite a milestone, I think.
Do you ever take a moment to pause and think where this program was? Because I heard a comment from you earlier this year ago. I remember a year we only had 4 Division I wins. Do you ever think about...
Whenever Billy and Munns call me, they always will have some sort of quip or take me back to, we won 4 Division I games my first year. We played 4 non-Division I teams that year, and so I do. I never ever forget our roots, but the problem is you got to keep moving on. You got to next game, next play, next, and so I'm getting older, and it's tough to remember them all, but a phone call from Billy or Dan always kind of snaps me back into, to remember just how far we've came.
I sat next to Ryan Floyd in the first half, and I was talking to him about this team, and he said something to me. He goes, they're really good. When you get a guy from that Elite 8 team saying that your team is really, really good, what does that mean?
Well, first of all, those are unbelievable high-character people on that Elite 8 team, just like there is on this team. And they're very similar with how close-knit the chemistry was, too, and that team was very deep. But, people forget, we all forget as we get it past a little bit. That Elite 8 team, I think we had 7 or 8 losses that year. We were down to Texas Pan American, which was you were on the road with us now, like the 346th ranked team in America. And you remember what happened?
Santangelo hits a shot at the horn to win the game.
Before that?
Yeah.
Shooting 80% from the free throw line, or 85%, and we were down 3, misses the front end of a 1-on-1. And then we're so out of it, we're just kind of waiting around, and finally Casey dives on the ball and throws it to Tange, and he dribbles up and hits a 3 to go into overtime. Okay, so I mean that team we did a great job of catching kind of lightning in a bottle, and kind of, you know, that year the tournament was our friend, you know, and you know, guys got kicked off Minnesota the night before we played them in Seattle in a 10-7, you know, and then we were able to beat Stanford and make a great play, tip in a ball against Florida when we were supposed to foul. So, I mean, we had a lot of things going our way that year. But, I mean, that's where I try to look at these things in whole and not, you know, I get the tournament is everything in some people's eyes. It's not in mine. I mean, these seasons are everything in my eye. And the journey from where we were, you know, back November 1st to where we are now, because if you just put all your eggs in the tournament, it discounts everything that we've done. I mean, going 16-0, you know, in a conference that's added BYU, and you got St. Mary's, it's another NCAA tournament team. I mean, and Santa Clara's won 22, 23 games. I mean, that's big time.